Welcome, Marie in Zone 6 with a look at the garden in early August. Headed down the back steps, carefully, past this limelight prime. Take a look at what has started to bloom. The hardy hibiscus, I believe the name is Evening Rose, and I just planted it last year, and look how big it is. I think it likes it here. In the long flower bed, there's that little quick fire, beacon and patience, and this anise hyssop. I winter sowed about 2-3 years ago, and this was the spot I placed it, and now it comes back, I think, every year. And it looks great this time of year in the heat. There's that limelight punch. The leaves on the new dawn look pretty good. And there's that bobo, the black-eyed Susans. And take a look at this. The limelight prime over in the long flower bed has started to bloom. Looking good. My Roseanne geranium, beacon of patience, of course. Those cone flowers I placed back there, I don't know, about a year or two ago, and they've gotten so tall. Take a look at the firelight tippet. It has started to bloom as well. And of course, the firelight is looking good. Gatsby pink. There's that Sum and Substance. My bleeding heart going dormant. And in the hidden garden, right at the entrance, so to speak, the anise hyssop is looking good. I'm sure the mosquitoes back here are quite delighted to see me. Annabelle, Sum and Substance, and so on. There's the deck, and here's another angle on that limelight prime. Looking good. Headed past, over past these beacon and patience and autumn joy sedum. Over by the fence extension I built this year. Look at these limelights. There are two here, planted next to each other, so it kind of looks like one. Look how big those blooms are. I'm hoping that it gets tall enough to kind of cover some of that fence extension. I'll see what happens. To the east of that limelight prime, the quick fire is still looking great, turning that dusty, lovely pink color. And on the other side of my makeshift path, brick path, don't look too close, the endless summers. You'll see some new buds. Look at there. So exciting. So exciting. The blooms on the older wood, or the old wood, are down below. Kind of hard to see, but look at that. The entrance to the back garden, which is the west garden, starts with an arborvitae. I have 3 over here. This flower bed is extremely narrow, so the arborvitae are in pots. They've been in containers probably about six years or so. And I've added some containers in front to add some depth as well and weight as well to this side of the garden. There are those canna I grew from seed. Just sand the seed down a little bit, pop it in some water for a few days. You'll see some growth. Stick it in the soil and watch it grow. There's that Bordeaux and the snowdrift. There's that iceberg rose. My containers. This one has bubblegum, snowdrift, and beacon impatiens. There's that new dawn rose. And my zinnias in a container. And that last arborvitae. Well, actually there's one behind it, but it's a small one. Look at that. And I like the contrast between the pink flowers and the black-eyed Susans. Here in the East Garden, which is the front garden, the limelight hydrangeas are looking great. There's one, and here is the other. And this one I cut back a bit so that it wouldn't block the bay window as much, but it still looks lush. And I'm looking forward to my Millennium Allium coming into bloom. I love the purple contrast it has with the limelights. So exciting. Here's another angle on the East Garden. The snowdrift super petunias on either side of the walkway are filling out great. And there's that Victoria salvia I planted not too long ago to add some consistent purple in this front garden. Look, there's a grasshopper enjoying the limelight. He's got good taste. Past the bay window and that incredible, look at this hardy hibiscus. Look at that. Oh. Ooh. Another grasshopper. Have you been eating my leaves? Look at that. And that pink chiffon, of course, behind it. Rose of Sharon. Spectacular. And, of course, my pink hardy hibiscus. Down there hiding that bloom. I see you. And the white. This is my hibiscus corner. Going past the white hibiscus and under my Japanese viburnum. Coming up, there are my zinnias, some from my cut flower garden. Small cut flower garden over in the south garden. And here is a Sally Holmes rose. Not looking its best, but the leaves look pretty good for being eaten. And look at these sunflowers. Look at that. This is Chianti hybrid sunflowers. I just sowed the seed, direct sowed the seed into the ground, and voila, watered regularly until it seemed established. These sunflower seeds. Spectacular. Look at that bud. Look up there. And there's another limelight, this one at the back of the south garden. And another Sally Holmes rose. On the back deck, there are my Easy Wave petunias. There's one. There's the other. And a third. There's that, what is that, Mini Vista Indigo and Licorice Splash. Is that beautiful bluish leaf. And the Super Bells Blue. And interestingly enough, this coleus I grew from seed, the packet said it was expired. But look at here. Doesn't look expired to me. And there it is in a burgundy color. So just because a package says it's expired doesn't mean it won't grow. Consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.